Of course, here I go with another one of my bright ideas. I needed a linen closet to replace the linen closet that I turned into a pantry. I looked on Pinterest, got a few ideas, looked at a few videos, and I said, I could try this, I could do this. So come chill with me while I get this done. So, of course, my first order of business was to go to Home Depot to get my wood. I measured the closet. So I had my measurements because if you don't know, Home Depot does cut wood for you. I got for the beams, I got 2x2s. You get 2x2s or 2x4s. I got my plywood, and that plywood was the exact plywood that I used because it was really, it's like the thickest one that I could find there. And this is the type of paint that I use, which is a paint and primer I use bare in my room. So I like the paint is pretty good. Now, when I first moved in, this is what the closet looked like. It only had 2 shelves. So what I did was I went in the closet, and I used the wood that I would be using for the beams. I, pretty much placed the wood where I knew I wanted my shelves to sit. And then I took my pencil and drew a line so I knew exactly where I would be drilling into the wall. It is very important that you hit your studs. I don't know where the studs is at. I just guesstimated and it was right. Because you want your shelves to be sturdy and strong. I mean, even though I am only using it for like sheets and towels and things of that nature, but I still want it to be strong, and I definitely want the shelves to last. So pretty much what I did was once I see where I needed my shelves to go, I took my drill, I pre-drilled holes. I did 3 holes in each piece of wood, 1 in the middle, 2 on the sides, and for the side pieces of wood, which the beams, I did 2 holes because they're shorter, so it didn't need 3 pieces. And yeah, so that's what I did. And that's pretty much kind of, besides the painting, that's like the toughest part of the project. Like I said, when I did do my measurements, I did not get the pieces of wood for the shelves as long as it needed to be. So I had to improvise, and thank God I have a jigsaw. So I had I have scrap wood and stuff like that. So I was able to cut some little pieces of wood to put on top where the side beams were at to extend it a little bit, and so the shelves could sit up there good and I won't have to worry about them falling or having any of those issues. That was the only thing. That's why I said it. Because once you get your wood cut, it's one and done. That's it. You can't take it back. You're stuck with this wood. And if you're not doing a whole bunch of projects, you really don't want to be, having extra pieces of wood. And wood ain't cheap. You seen that sheet of wood is like $57. So you definitely don't want to make any mistakes. That's the only, advice that I would probably give to you. This project can be done within a day. It took me a little longer because I did not get the proper size. See, that's how the beams look. I didn't get the proper size of paint that I needed. I got it a quart versus a gallon. I just didn't think it would take that much. It took like a little under a gallon. So this is, how it looks. I was in the process of painting everything. I did, I think, about 2, maybe 3 coats of paint to cover it up. I don't know. White is just real different. So yeah, that right there, that rod, I really want to remove it. I couldn't remove it before I finished because the nail is kind of stuck in there, so I have to probably get something to cut the head of the nail off in order to pull that piece of pipe out, and maybe I might could use it for something else. I don't know. We'll see. It's, I don't like to waste anything and throw anything away. If I could reuse it, then that's what I'll do. Once everything was painted, I just let it sit for a couple of hours. That paint is pretty good, so it really doesn't take that long to dry. And once it's dry, it's dry. And it's done. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. You know, the extra shelves that I added, plus that wire rack that I got from Amazon, it really helped with maximizing space. I didn't want anything in my bathroom, so I was able to put the things on the door. And the shelves definitely gave me space for all my sheets, my towels, everything, rollers, board games, blow dryers, things like that, on the floor in those boxes. I made those, by the way, with moving boxes and fabric, but I put my toiletries in there, my paper towels. So, like I said, it's definitely not a hard project. It's very easy to do as long as you have a drill. Home Depot, you can do it. So tell me what you guys think in the comments down below.